Hello, First Baptist Youth, and I want to wish you a Happy New Year, Happy 2021. I hope your new year is getting off to a great start as you're getting back to school, whether that be in person or whether that be online. I hope it's going well for you. In our new year, we're going to start a new series on the parables of Jesus. And you've probably heard that word parable before, but a parable is a story that's told at one level. It means something just as a story, but it also has a deeper spiritual meaning. And Jesus uses parables a lot to say one thing, but really he's talking about a spiritual meaning. And so we're going to look at a parable that you may have heard before from Matthew 5, verses 14 and 15. And I'm going to read verse 16 as well, since that's really where Jesus makes his point. So this is what Jesus says. You are the light of the world. A town built on a hill cannot be hidden. Neither do people light a lamp and put it under a bowl. Instead, they put it on its stand, and it gives light to everyone in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. So Jesus is talking about light, and he makes a point just about light. But it also has a deeper spiritual meaning. And he says, if you have a light, it's kind of silly to put it under a bushel or put it under a basket. So I've got my phone light here, and notice we intentionally made it dark. When I get my phone light out, wow, you can see my face and see who I am much, much better. But I have our phone box from the youth room, some of you may recognize, that we put our phones in so they're not a distraction. We're in the middle of Bible study. And if I take my phone and this wonderful, powerful, way too bright light, and I put it in the phone box, and I close the phone box, it's really not doing me any good. You can't see that I have that light or that I'm using that light. And that's Jesus' point in the parable. He's saying those of us who are his followers have the light of Christ within us. But if we don't use it, or if we hide it, then we don't really show people what we're about and what Jesus is about and bring that goodness to our world. So think about it this way. You have the light of Christ within you. And when you go to school or at home or spending time with your friends, you have a chance to shine that light wherever you go. In the way you treat others, the way you talk about others, and the way you talk about Jesus. But if I just don't talk about Jesus, or if I forget to shine that light, or I mistreat others sometimes, it's hard for them to see that light. Now, none of us is perfect. None of us is shining the light of Christ perfectly all the time. And that's not what Jesus is saying here. He's saying, don't forget, you have the light of the world within you. Use it. Don't hide it in a box. Don't hide it under a bushel. So in this new year, I hope you will remember to take the light of Christ with you wherever you go, and that you will shine it wherever you go. Know that I'm praying for you, that we care about you, and hope you're doing well.